each other like a bullet from a gun. Faster than the sheriff's drawing, hotter than the sun. Didn't see it coming lately, I've been on the run. You know you've seen my face before, so let me tell you something. Darling, you fell in love with the famous man. See my pictures posted everywhere across the land. And if you run with me, you got to understand that you're holding on to a dangerous hand. If I want it, would you still want me? 'Cause babe, I want it. Do you still want me? I got a bag of money, honey, and it don't belong to me. Took it from a man that had it coming, so you know it wasn't free. We'll load this Smith and Wesson up and take our horses east. And if we run into any trouble, we'll leave them in the crimson streets. Darling, you fell in love with the famous man. See my pictures posted everywhere across the land. And if you run with me, you got to understand that you're holding on to a dangerous hand. If I want it, would you still want me? 'Cause babe, I want it. Do you still want me? Would you head for the hills if they found me? Would you turn me in for the bounty? Or vultures are circling around me? Would you die by my side?
Okay, so we finished our shooting and we've seen how this thing works. We've seen the results. It works really great. It's so slick to use. I just enjoy using this thing so much more than using the screw-on type filters, because then sometimes if your exposure's too dark, you can't focus very well. So you have to unscrew the filter, screw it back on. Hopefully you don't mess up any settings or bump the autofocus and things like that. With this, you can just take the whole front piece off and leave the ring on, or you can slide the filters out, check your focus, slide everything or put it back on, and you're good to go. So let's see how this thing goes on. So first thing you got to do is take the lens hood off your lens. Today we're going to be using the 24-70 f4s on the Nikon Z9, and it is a 72mm thread. So the tripod we're going to be using is going to be the Gitzo Series Traveler GT 1545T with its matching ball head, and we want to use a really sturdy tripod because we shot at very long exposures, like a minute and a half. So the box it comes in, pretty standard cardboard box, but it's a pretty nice box. It's got all their display information on here so you know what you're looking at. It supports 100mm by 150mm filters, and their proprietary filter holders in the black square cases frames. The box itself is magnetic, so it pulls itself shut. Whenever you open it up, looks like this. You have a leather holder with all your filters and adapter rings and things. So whenever we get to the actual case that the filters come in, the leather case, on the back side there's a D-ring, so you can put this on like a lanyard or anything like that, or your belt loop. And it also has a Velcro piece right here, so you can put this on your belt or your backpack, on your shoulder, anything you need to do with that. And the first thing you want to pull out is going to be the holder that you're going to use for the filters, and after that you need to pick which one of these adapter rings. Comes with a couple different adapter rings, and we have a 72mm thread on our lens. So we'll put all the other ones back. We have our 72mm. We're just going to screw that onto the front of the lens. Pretty easy, no different than doing a regular, filter or anything else. Screw it on. And then I like to have the CPL wheel and the lock on the left side of the camera. And how you get this going, there's a little dovetail on the other side. You just fit the adapter right inside there. It's like an Arca Swiss but circular. Then the next thing we have a CPL filter that we can put in here that works really nice. So what to do with that, there's a little ear right here, so you just pick up on the ear, opens that all the way, reach into your filter kit. So you have your CPL here, it's a 95mm. There is no threads around this, so you can't just screw this onto a a lens. I do kind of wish it had threads so that I could put this on like my 95mm 180 to 600 Nikon, but that's not really an option. So we're just going to take this, drop it down in, and then close it. And now you can use this side wheel to rotate the CPL to adjust it for whatever you're shooting, to remove glare and things like that. For the front here, you have 2 slots, so you can stack 2 filters. And in this kit, we have 2. And they have this little ribbon right here that you can pull up on to raise everything up, so it's easier to grab things that fall down in. So the very first filter we have here, this is a Nano X Pro ND1000 3.0. So this filter is a 10-stop filter. So we'll put in the first slot. There's going to be felt in there so that it will block all the light and make a nice seal. It is a tight fit, so you really kind of got to push it from both sides and be gentle about it. It is semi-hard to get this thing back out because it's such a tight fit. Don't just pull from the top. You have to push from the bottom and pull from the top to get it out, because if you don't, you only pull from the top, you're going to take off the top piece of that filter frame, and you don't want to be doing that. Now we have our 10-stop ND filter with our CPL behind it. Now if you're shooting a landscape that requires different densities of filter on like the foreground and the sky and the background of things, this kit also comes with a graduated filter. We have this one. This is a GND 8, so this is a 3-stop graduated. So it's really nice. So what we can do is put it like this. If you're shooting, a landscape with a bright sky, that way it kind of gives you a balanced exposure. So you can take this and slide it into the next slot in the front. The front slot is a lot easier to use than the back slot, mostly because there's no felt there. So now you can just sit here and do this. Push it up and down, adjust it, invert the whole thing however you want. And away you go for taking your landscapes. Now you have a 10-stop and a 3-stop here, so you have basically 13 stops here, plus the CPL, so maybe about 14 stops here. So that's why we were able to get away with shooting landscapes down the valley of waterfalls and creeks of about 60 seconds to 90 seconds on this setup. Now if you want to take the filter off real quick to set focus with autofocus, or even manual if you prefer, you could take this off real easy by just unscrewing this, the lock, and then just popping it off the side like that. And now you could put this on your tripod, set your focus, your composure, everything you need, and then put this back on while it's on the tripod, walk it back down, and you're ready to go. And with that ability to take this on and off real easy without really touching the lens accidentally, because you don't have to hold it to unscrew a filter, you don't have to worry about changing your zoom range, bumping the manual focus, or changing your focus points or anything like that. It's actually really nice, and it's not something that I really expected to be so handy. So when it comes to things that I wish this filter setup did have, is I wish that it had a little dot in the top here to signify the center, so that I could match it up with the center of the lens, because it might just be a little OCD on my part, but if you're sitting here trying to get this thing perfectly centered on there, it just kind of drives me a little crazy that I can't get it perfect real quick. And I do kind of wish there was a way to lock the CPL so it didn't accidentally rotate with you trying to take the front off. I think that'd be pretty useful. And on a side note, I wish KF Concept would send some lens cleaning cloths in this kit whenever you buy it, because there isn't any, and they're a very cheap thing to kind of throw in, and it'd be very useful to use to keep all these filter plates clean. And the performance of these is stellar. You don't get any weird color changes, fringes, even when you stack the filters. You would like 17% off on the Kent Faith website. To buy this filter kit or anything else that they offer, please use the code MWPerspective at checkout for 17% off. And I really appreciate KF for sending this to me so I could try it out, and it has been a dream. So here at the end of the video, I just want to mention that I have hats for sale on the YouTube store. You can check the description down below. And all of those proceeds go to supporting the channel to do things like this. So until next time, if you like the video, please hit like, share it, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, I'll see you out there. Happy shooting.